fucking bass is so loud.
Is it? I can't hear it at all. Not a bit.
Weird. Zoom's pretty good at doing that. Yeah.
Zoom is tidy.
Hello and welcome back to Weezer. Weezerthon?
Yes.
Weezer videos. There's more Weezer videos.
Oh God, that sounds terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're doing the top 20 songs because as it works round here, for discographies 10 albums or more, we are entitled to 20 songs to a list, which in some cases is a blessing. In some cases is a bit of a curse. Like with the Pretenders video, I was really struggling to find songs about that list.
Oh God.
But I think for this, the 20 songs kind of pick themselves for me. But there's a few that I was like, I've got to have that. And then I had like 17 already. So I'll go first. And what we do with 20 to 11, we just list them off, say what album they're from, and then go a bit more in depth with the top 10. So my number 20 from Everything Will Be All Right in the End is Foolish Father. My number 19 is All My Favorite Songs from OK Human. My number 18 is December from Maladroit. My number 17 is My Name Is Jonas from the Blue Album. My number 16 from Everything Will Be All Right in the End again, it's I've Had It Up to Here. Number 15 from the White Album is King of the World. Number 14, Numbers from OK Human. Number 13, a song I actually forgot to mention in the album's video, also from OK Human, Dead Roses. Love that one. So catchy. Number 12, Undone, the Sweater Song from the Blue Album. Number 11, from the Red Album, Pork and Beans. So it's my 23.
Very nice.
What you got?
Okay, yeah, number 20, Everything Will Be All Right in the End. Back to the Shack. Number 19 from OK Human, Aloo Gobi. Number 18 from the Green Album, Oh Girlfriend. Number 17, the White Album, LA Girls. Number 16, I imagine this is probably higher for you, from the Blue Album, It's Holiday. California Kids, number 15 from the White Album. Island of the Sun, once again, maybe in our top 10 from the Green Album, number 14. Number 13, again from the White Album, King of the World. Number 12, I mentioned this one in the video that's grown on me a lot. The World Has Turned and Left Me Here from the Blue Album. Number 11 from Pinkerton, Nova One.
Fair enough. So my number 10 from the Blue Album, not the first, won't be the last. Surf Wax America is my number 10.
Ooh.
Love this song. You take your car to work, I'll take my board. Come on, it's so fun. How can you not like this song? It's infectious, catchy, really uplifting. I listen to this a lot on walks. For some reason, just gives me a bit of a spring in my step when I'm out on a walk. So yeah, Surf Wax America is my number 10.
Okay, my number 10, almost made your top 10. Very close. Number 10, Pork and Beans on the Red Album. Like I said in the video, it's a classic, and it's kind of the only naughty song that is a classic. Maybe Island of the Sun as well, but it's on the. I think it's the only naughty songs that I've got like 10 out of 10 rating. I rated all the songs on Written Music, and it's the only one that I've got 5-star. Pork and Beans. Yeah, just had to get it in this top 10. There's not a lot of album variety in my top 10, so it's good to get something on there, and it's just so catchy, so fun. YouTube video is a good laugh. Loads of like early noughties kind of memes and stuff like that, YouTube memes, early stuff like that, and yeah, it's super catchy, super good song, and rare gem in that tough time for Weezer.
So number 9, this is a funny one. From OK Human, is Grapes of Wrath. I'm Gonna Rock by Audible Headphones. Wow. Grapes of Wrath. It's one of the catchiest songs. Goes really hard. Got a nice driving rhythm to it. It's one of the reasons why OK Human landed so high on my list. Yeah, I really like it. I've got quite a lot from OK Human on my songs list, and this isn't the last one. You probably won't be surprised to hear. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a ridiculous
Yeah,
song,
nice.
but I think it's so fun, so easy to listen to. Love it.
Yeah. Yeah. It didn't make my list. It was close. It was close, and I've got a lot of honorable mentions that just missed out. But it's Blue and Pinkerton. There's so many from them, and my number 9 is from Pinkerton, Across the Sea. Like I say, imagine this one was probably nowhere near your list, but I think it's great. I think it's great. It's got the piano kind of intro, and it's yes, the lyric. We talked about this in the album's video. Very weird lyrically, but I think it works for the album and surprisingly honest. Like he shouldn't be that honest on album. You should be speaking to like a therapist or somebody. But he was, and I'm glad that he did because yeah, just the music just sounds uh, brilliant. It's so raw, so emo-y, and it builds up, slows down again. Nice piano bits. Um, and Pinkerton's got little moments in it where it's quite pretty, quite like pretty moments, and mixing with the rough, that like grungy sound of it works really well, and that does it probably best in this song. So that's why I like it so much. Yeah.
Number 8. You can smile a bit about this one. Not just you, but I'm sure fans of this album everywhere. My number 8 from Pinkerton is Pink Triangle. It's a great song. I love it. It's really, really good. It's really catchy. Again, the lyrics are very strange, but again, I think I mentioned in the album's video. This is one of the few songs where the 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 weirdness of the lyrics is endearing more than it's off-putting. So yeah, I just think it's a really strong song. I'm dumb, she's a lesbian. Classic line.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a banger. It's a great song. I think most people would agree. So yeah, number 8.
Yeah, it is. It is indeed. It didn't. Bit of a spoiler. It didn't actually make my list, but once again,
Wow.
another album mention. It is a really really great song. Number 8 from the Blue album now. In the Garage. I just love the I just love the message of the song. Really, it's just it's just a bit of a loner. He's just in his garage. Like I say, inspired from In My Room. Same thing. Just him being his nerdy self, liking all his weird things, listening to Kiss, making his stupid songs. And I think the actual music is great. It starts with a harmonica bit, which I love, and it's so catchy. And the guitar solo is really weird, really kind of weird guitar solo, but works really well. And yeah, really like this song.
Yeah. My number 7 is Burndt Jamb from Maladroit.
Oof.
Love this one. The guitar is so cool. I think I mentioned sort of strokes-ish kind of. Yeah, just really lovely vocals as well from Rivers. Surprisingly good vocals. Sort of goes quite high pitched and sounds really good. Yeah, definitely the highlight of that album that got quite high on my list, number 4. So maybe higher than some people would have it, but I enjoyed it, and that was the
Yeah,
big highlight for me, the most memorable track for sure, the one I kept spinning again and again because I did really really like it. It's something a bit different for them, It's got a bit
yeah,
more like a cool factor to it, whereas their songs aren't usually that cool, whereas that one is.
definitely not.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one's quite a cool
yeah.
song. So yeah, Burndt Jamb is my number 7.
Okay, my number 7. Again, like I said, there's not a lot of variety in the albums. Sticking with Blue album, it's My Name Is Jonas. Kind of, not as popular as the main songs from this album, but it's a classic. It is a classic, especially if you're a Weezer fan. You're gonna know the song and probably like this song. It's got the great intro to the album, honestly, to the song, acoustic, and that kind of runs throughout the song. And yeah, just smashing kind of riffs, just straight to the point, kind of like Green Day's kind of style. They're doing a similar thing at the time. Super catchy, singing, kind of super, kind of aggressive, kind of type of singing. What is this about? Not a clue, but I don't care because it's just so catchy and music's great. So that's my number 7.
Very cool. My number 6 is from the White Album, and it is my favorite from that album. It's Girl, We Got a Good Thing. Um, so catchy again. Like you've heard it once and it's immediately stuck in your head and you want to hear it again and again and again. Kind of has like a Beach Boys type vibe to it in terms of the vocal melody. But it's also still got that Weezer like not hard rock, sort of like distorted guitar type of edge.
Yeah.
Power pop, I suppose, is the word I'm looking for. But yeah, White Album's really cool. This is I don't really have much to say about a lot of these songs. They're just good songs. Like there's, you can't really
it's power pop. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a fun little song, and had to make the list for me. Really repeat it a lot. So more variety in my list than I expected with the albums. But yeah.
Yeah, that is good that we got some variety because I'm lacking a bit. Number 6 with got Pinkerton now, and it's The Good Life. I think this is just great song. It's got a pretty weird but cool music video. Kind of fits for the 90s. Kind of fits for the time, and it's just about like he wants to get back to a good life, shaking beauty or whatever, which I think is pretty standard and pretty relatable for most people if they're going through a tough time, which clearly was when making this album. And yeah, I mentioned the guitar parts in the album ranking video, but just to highlight it again, like I said, with Across the Sea, it goes to that really aggressive kind of guitar part with the bass kind of thundering away, and then it just goes just really nice and beautiful guitar bits, which just work really well. And the part of the music video of that is really cool as well. So that's definitely worth checking out. But yeah, it's a good song, really catchy, and yeah, number 6.
Top 5. Top 5.
Yes.
Right. My number 5. I'm going back to the Blue Album. You were right. Holiday lands at number 5 for me. Just like love the way the vocal melody just flows around like let's go away for a while, you and I, and it's sort of like the way it's really like a nice sort of sway to it. It's very cute, very sweet, wholesome, like just a nice song. Like there's nothing too much to it. It's just puts a smile on my face. And yeah, you mentioned the breakdown with the finger snaps and stuff, the sort of the doo-wop style is quite
so cool.
Unexpected on the first listen as well, because it's such like this like power pop kind of album, and that's sort of like a throwback to like early 60s, which is very cool. Yeah, one of my favorites on the Blue Album, but you probably won't be surprised to hear it's not the last song from the Blue Album you'll be hearing about. So yeah, Holidays, awesome, love it.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Right, my number 5. This is gonna be tough now. This is gonna be tough.
Yeah, top 5 is
it's
is
no, but it's gonna be tough because it's El Scorcho. That's what, I don't know if you. I don't know if you.
I'm trying to wheel out.
It's wheeling out. Where are you going? I don't know if you didn't expect that, but this is a classic. This is a classic song. It's gone. It's gone. He's given up. This is his own channel, and he's given up. No, El Scorcho. It's a classic song for good reason. Get back in here, Tom. Get back in here. Come on. Come on.
Sorry.
Did you not expect that?
Not number 5. That's ridiculous.
Really? That's not. It is not ridiculous. It's just awesome. I love how it's goofy and weird, like you said earlier. But I love that. I love how weird it is, and the opening line, "God damn you half Japanese girls." I just find that hilarious. I just shaking his head, but I just love it.
How old are you?
The guitar. Hey, stop it.
I will. Sorry.
No, the guitar bit is awesome. It's an awesome riff. Super goofy kind of riffs and stuff as well. I mentioned the guitar solo in the video. That is awesome, and the singing over it, kind of just high pitched, kind of just wailing over it, works really well with it. And yeah, there's loads of stuff like the grunge and the Green Day. Redhead said you shred the trailer, stuff like that, and it is weird. It is weird, but I just think the song's really catchy, and I've gotten into it so much, and it's got a weird melody which fits the weird lyrics, and yeah,
I'm sure loads of people will be happy to see it on the list.
They will. No.
So my number 4, you had it on your list, but not quite in the top 10. Island in the Sun from the Green album. So good, really upbeat. I think it was the first Weezer song I ever heard, so I'm a bit biased towards it
Yeah.
because of that. The ooh ooh is a bit cheesy. Like it's not, it's a little bit cheesy, but the song itself is so good. The chorus is so infectious and memorable immediately when you've heard it. Um, yeah, and similar to the melody in Holiday, I think it sort of just sways around and yeah, I like this a lot. It wasn't quite good enough for top 3, but yeah, very close. I consider it a pretty much perfect pop song. So
Yeah, I would say the same, and they even made the top 10. So number 4 for me. I don't know if you're going to be overly impressed by this one. It's Pinkerton again, and it's Tired of Sex.
yeah, that's a decent one.
Decent one, yeah. Um, no, I think it's brilliant. Like I said, the drum sound is absolutely awesome. When it comes in, the drums just sound absolutely awesome, and he's a really good drummer overall. Normally, not playing like this. This is like super kind of like I said. It just reminds me of Nirvana, and it's just like that's why people think Rivers Coma is Kurt Cobain. But no. But yeah, it's brilliant drumming on it, and then the Sims, and then it goes into that riff, and the it just fits the album and opens the album so well, and it's guitar bits where it's just super messy, super aggressive. Matt Sharp's going crazy on the bass, just moments like that, and obviously the shouting and screaming parts fit really well with it all, and yeah, it's a song that I have on repeat a lot. I don't really say it's catchy, but it's just a song I have on repeat a lot, and it's a great kind of rock song, grungy rock song for the time. And yeah, number 4.
Yeah. So we're in the medals now.
Yes.
My number 3. What could it be? What could it be? Bronze medal goes to from the Blue album. Say It Ain't
Ooh,
So. Say It Ain't So was
very
this
nice.
Weezer
Very
song
nice.
I ever heard. So I heard Island in the Sun. Later on, I had Say It Ain't So, and I kind of knew there was something cool about this band, even though they were definitely not cool. This has some really awesome guitar work on it. Yeah, it's weird lyrics on this one as well, but the kind of I don't really pay much attention to the lyrics on this song because it just rocks so hard. And yeah, the chorus is just awesome, but it's not really one of their more like poppy songs. It's a bit more rocking, which I kind of
Yeah,
like.
yeah,
It fits really well on the album, and is one of those that like people of a certain generation, maybe a bit older than me and you, but there's a certain generation of people that everybody knows this song, you know. Um,
yeah.
so yeah, for that reason alone, it deserves to be as high because I'm not sick of it, even though I've heard it so many times. Um, yeah, I'm a big fan of saying so.
Lovely, lovely. Okay, we're gonna get quite blue album heavy now. My number 3, and it's quite classic stuff. And I've played these songs so many times, but I can't get sick of them. Something about that album and just about Weezer in general. The songs are so repeatable because they're so catchy. And number 3 is Undone, the Sweater Song,
Yeah.
which is it's just funny. It's quite funny lyric or meaning. I don't think there is much meaning, but just quite funny concept to write a song about. And it absolutely shreds. It absolutely shreds the guitar bits, the bass. So much character to the song. Really, really, really cool. Fun song, catchy. It's awesome. Kind of Velvet Underground, I think, kind of inspired intro, which is really cool, and the talking bits as well, kind of add to that.
Mm.
Um, yeah, great when you see them do this one live as well, and when they actually do the talking, like in the 90s, they actually did the talking. Yeah, it absolutely shreds this one, and well deserved kind of classic for them.
Yeah, nice. Here's the curveball. Not Ryan won't think this is too shocking, but my number two
Hang on a minute.
is
What?
Aloo Gobi
I
from
knew it was gonna be. I knew it
Okay
was gonna
Human,
be.
which is I'm gonna defend myself here. This is easily the Weezer song I've played the most. I
Yeah.
think it's either this or my number one. Um,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
there's there's something about this song that kept me coming back. I think part of me laughs at the song as I listen to it, which is not the best the number two song, but there's just something so innocent and fun about it. Um,
Wow.
yeah, it's the whole like walking down Montana thing is like always
Yeah.
stuck in my head. He's just singing about some curry that he had. Um, same old same Aloo Gobi.
Oh dear.
There's something relatable about it is that like you sort of feel stuck in a rut and like you sort of your life is spent like walking on a treadmill rather than making progress. You sort of you're moving but you're not moving, if that makes sense. And that's kind of how I see this song, even if some of the lyrical metaphors are a bit strange. But yeah, um, all that aside, it's just a really fun song. Like, can't stop listening to it. So good. Easily the best song on that album. The strings sound amazing.
Yeah.
Has a great sort of punch to it. And yeah, I think it's awesome. So good.
Well, it made my top 20. Number two is very high for it, but hey, we're just still going strong in 2021. Love to love to see it. So you're probably gonna know my top two at this stage. Like I say, it's Blue Album heavy. And my number two, I suspect is your number one. It's Buddy Holly.
Thought we were gonna have a match.
I know. I thought you'd have that number one, but it's my most played Weezer song. I'm pretty sure, but it's so short and easy to listen to, and it's so much fun. And there was a time when this was definitely my number one song. But I still not overplayed it. I'm still happy to spin it all the time. But yeah, it's brilliant. It's like you cannot get power pop better than that. Kind of Beatles, like I said in the video, Beatles inspired intro, just straight in with the vocals, then bam. Uh, just fun lyrics, fun song, fun video. Um, it's that's what people expected from Weezer at the time, and then they went rogue.
So, number one, Buddy Holly.
Yes.
What is with these homies dissing my girl? The great question. The great
Yeah.
question on
What
everyone's
a line.
lips.
What a line.
Um, crazy opening, really is.
Just brilliant. Yeah.
But it's so catchy. You mentioned the music video by Spike Jones. Very cool. Sort of Happy Days sort of thing. Fonz shows up for a bit. It's yeah, it's just a really fun, catchy song. The ooey-oos shouldn't work, but they really do. Yeah, top-notch stuff. Perfect pop songwriting. It pretty much summarizes what is so great about the Blue Album.
Yes. Yes, indeed. And obviously also from the Blue Album, my number one, I'm guessing you know what it is. It's Say It Ain't So. Like I
Makes
said,
it
more of emotion to this one. Kind of his personal experience with drinking, or his dad drinking, and that relationship there. He's had a lot of daddy issues with Squirmer. But the song is absolutely brilliant. The guitar intro, super smooth, super clean, kind of Red Hot Chili Peppers kind of vibe. I've heard people say. But then it gets going, gets rocking, and like I say, it is more of a rocking song. It's what they normally do. But I think it's great. The guitar solo is great, and when it gets going, the vocal is brilliant, super passionate. You can really feel it, and yeah, I love the song. It could have easily been Buddy Holly number one, Undone, or any of the Pinkerton songs number one. But I think this one, it's one of my lowest listened to, and it is a bit longer than Buddy Holly. So number one, so
there you have it. That's Weezer for you. Well, that's
beautiful.
our best songs. Yeah,
Yes.
I guess I guess what we can do is rather than make a whole different video out of our worst songs, I'm just going to list mine off. I don't really have much to say about them. Um, So I'll just
Now do I?
list off
Now
my
do I?
10, and you can just
Go
list
on.
off your 10. So I'll go first. Number 10, worst Weezer song, The Girl Got Hot from Reditude. Number 9, Happy Hour from Pacific Daydream. Number 8, In the Mall from Raditude. Number 7, One More Hit from Van Weezer. And then the top 6 is where we get to the absolute dregs, the
Oh,
absolute diabolical garbage.
oh.
Number 6 is somehow missing the top 5, We Are All on Drugs from Make Believe. Number 5 is I'm Your Daddy from Raditude. Number 4 is I'm a Robot from Death to False Metal. Number 3, Where's My Sex from Hurley. Number 2, the awful electro pop of Feels Like Summer. Number 1, gotta be Can't Stop Fighting from Raditude. Easy peasy.
Oh.
Easy peasy.
Okay. Well, yeah, we had quite a few there. We had quite a few. Yeah, these were not enjoyable to listen to. And to be honest, I would probably change my list a bit. But number 10, I've got One More Hit from Van Weezer. It's terrible. It's cringe lyrics. Number 9, I Don't Want to Let You Go from Attitude. Same again, cringe, super slow, boring, and just trying to be sad or something. Number 8, you had this one, In the Mall. It's a rocker about a mall. What's going on? Number 7. This is one that I think might be actually a bit harsh. Odd Couple from Death to False Metal. I just remember that one being really bad vocal melody and just boring song. But there's probably worse, more cringy songs out there. But yeah, you had this one as well. Number 6, We Are All on Drugs. Make Believe. It's just terrible, and it's where the album goes south. Number 5, Blue Dream, Van Weezer. Same year as OK Computer.
Okay,
As OK Human.
not okay.
OK Human. You can't steal the crazy chain away from Get Away with It. That's just horrendous. Number 4, Everyone, Death to False Metal. Really, really bad. Just keep shouting everyone, basically. Number 3, Feels Like Summer, Pacific Daydream. That's a standard bad song, a classic bad song from Weezer, if you like.
So bad.
Number 2, Love Is the Answer from Attitude. That's deserving of its place here. It's once again. And we do have the same number 1 on bad songs at least. I Can't Stop Partying, Attitude.
Yeah. And the thing about that is that it's terrible, but it's so funny. Like it's more enjoyable
It is hilarious
than some of the other ones because you can laugh at it.
Yeah.
Whereas We Are All on Drugs is
Yeah,
just
so,
like depressing to listen to because like fucking hell.
yeah.
But yeah. Thank you
Wow.
for joining me.
No worries.
A few more difficulties again. It always
I know
happens.
this always happens. When it gets to this time, people like start coming up.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Why are you
It's
doing?
fine. What am I doing? Got a weird PowerPoint.
Next, we're doing Blur, whenever that may be. So look out for that. And yeah, thank you for joining, and we hope to see you again soon.